For this video here, we're going to be foam rolling our quads. Probably one of the most important areas to target with the foam roller is they can become super tight from things like prolonged sitting or doing lots of squats. Foam rolling your quads will not only help relieve any anterior knee pain, specifically in the patella, but also too can really help with lower back tightness by relieving your hip flexors of some tension and allowing the lower back to be a little bit more mobile. When you're using a foam roller, if you have one, what we're going to do is get into a plank position. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use a ball as well. What the ball will do is it will press a little bit deeper into the target tissue. I would recommend something a little bit bigger than a lacrosse ball for your foam rolling of your quads, but a lacrosse ball will do just fine. Lastly, the third option would be to use something like a bottle of wine, anything that's a cylinder that can put pressure into the front of the muscles. So I'm going to get into that plank position. My one leg is my target leg and my other leg is my pivot leg. So from here, I'm down in my foam rolling position. I'm going to roll back and down along the muscle like so. If I find an area that's particularly tight, particularly painful, I like to sit on that area. Usually for myself, I sit right up at the hip junction, right on top of my hip flexors. I'll sit there for a while and then I'll just slowly roll through all the way down to the knee. I'm going to spend however much time prescribed on one side, and then I'm going to switch over and do the same thing on the other side like so. Next up is with the ball. With the ball, I just place the ball on the ground, and then from here, I'm going to roll down and in. So if you have a lacrosse ball, that will work well. Also too, a softball can work really well as it's a little bit bigger and will cover more surface area.